How do you politely tell a mom you don't need to see pictures of her kid every day? Treat her to frequent photos of your favorite plant in different lights, with different bows. Add some fake flowers. Photos of it with other plants on a playdate. You can be a proud parent. 2. I'm sorry to hear that you will have to find a new job. One time I saw a Twitter post that said if you want someone to stop showing you a picture of their kid, just start staring at the pictures a little too long. She's attempting to build connection and only knows how to do this through being proud of her kid. Reading into the oversharing aspect. Is there any other way to build connection? They obviously want the interaction, so if you make it something more balanced, you both win. If it was a baby, I'd get it and would happily look at pictures. But an 8-year-old? That's just weird. I love how much you love your kid, but, with respect, I don't need to see every second of your kid's life. Have you got any of her in the bath? I've been sitting next to Phyllis and her stinky perfumes for years. Never said a word. I don't know how normal this is in your country, but what I would do is make a joke about her behavior. In general, what is offensive is showing oneself affected by the behavior of others. I have a friend, coworker that does this too. Luckily it's via text. I'm a fellow mom and I don't understand why she thinks anyone cares if her daughter ate ice cream or wore whatever outfit. I don't text pictures of my kids. I put them on Instagram like a normal person. There's just a certain level of ego involved when you think your child doing random boring things is so great that you have to directly text a photo to other people outside of maybe grandparents or other family. It really grinds my gears. I literally just don't reply, but after a couple years she still does not get the point. In person would be hard. I don't know how I could even feign that I care. I'd like to know too. I have a coworker who will tell me stories of their granddaughter almost every day. What's worse is that the whole time she's doing it she's using baby voice, which to me is the worst thing ever. Take screenshots of numerous serial killers and start talking about documentaries you just watched. Reminds me of a woman we had start at a video shop I worked at. On the week she started, the manager and assistant were on holiday. Said it was left to me to train her. She'd just come back to work after 2 years as a stay-at-home mom. She would not shut up about this kid. I mean all day on and on. After 3 days the managers dropped in to see how stuff was going. They said, "How is she?" I said, "Fine as a worker, but you'll want to stab your ears in with pencils after an hour with her. Unless you're really interested in her kid," both being parents, one of them having 6 kids she loved to bits. Said, "It can't be as bad as all that, you're just overreacting." After they'd both been back a week, the manager came to me and said, "Oh my God, you weren't joking. We have got to get rid of her. I can't stand being around her anymore. What do we say?" Quote, "Bless her, she hadn't been doing it long and had never had to sack anyone, especially without reason. Thankfully previously I worked in a pub as bar manager, so firing wasn't a big thing for me, and sick to death of her I was only too happy to do it. If you have kids, great for you. I am sure you love them. But we don't all want to hear every detail about them all the time. Have something else in your life. If you care about your harmony in the workplace, it's a simple concession." It sounds like she has nothing else going on in life and her entire identity is being a parent. She won't be able to comprehend if you try to tell her you aren't interested, because it would be like you are rejecting her. You don't have to look. Just note that it's a message from her and go about your day. This is how we survived in the days when people used to spam each other's emails with memes. Just don't reply or say much when she shows you pictures. If she shows you the pics IRL, don't really reply with words, just smile briefly. Then if she shows you the pics on Messenger, either leave her in your inbox until she messages you with something not baby related, or just leave her on read. Hopefully she'll eventually get the idea that you don't care much about the baby pics. Well, if she sends them on Messenger, you can just ignore them. Or if you have pets, maybe barrage her with pictures of them and what they're doing. Like, here's my cat looking out the window. She loves when the weather gets warmer because we can open the window and she can hear all the city sounds. I'd start making comments pretending to be worried about something every time. He looks overweight for his age. What are you feeding him? Quote, are these spots on his face normal? Quote, we work way too much. See, we barely have time to clean our house properly. Is he still doing this at this age? Isn't he a little old for that? Quote, try to think like you're her mother-in-law. Basically, she'll leave you alone in no time. Well, here's what you do. If there's more than 2 people in the break room, or wherever your coworkers chill, you say, hey, just an FYI, I'm really not interested in seeing pictures of any of your kids. So if anyone has kids and wants to show them off, please leave me out of it. Thanks.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epic Haircast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.